وخير ما بعدها ونعوذ بك ربنا من شر هذه الليلة وشر ما فيها وشر ما بعدها. اللهم أصلح لنا ديننا الذي هو عصمة أمرنا، وأصلح لنا دنيانا التي فيها معاشنا، وأصلح لنا آخرتنا التي إليها معادنا. اللهم اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير، واجعل اللهم الموت راحة لنا من كل شر برحمة منك ورضوان يا رب العالمين. When we recite كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها, the situation of the people at the day of judgment, it looks like they didn't stay in this dunya until, or the time of this existence over here, it's like the period time between the dawn and the the sunrise, or we can say from the sunrise time, like وقت الضحى, the time of the duha, or the time between Maghrib and Isha. Imagine if my life, like 50, 60, 70, I saw a video yesterday about somebody, his age, mashallah, 200 years, subhanallah al-qadir. Imagine if the 200 years, it's gonna come at the day of judgment to be counted like between Maghrib and Isha, or between the sunrise up to the time before Dhuhr, or the amount of the time. How can we understand that? The first example of that, this is what I'm thinking about the issue. What is the value of the gold, just for example, in say 1972? How many dollars over there? And if the people, if a person passed away at that time, he left the gold behind him without the amount, with that amount. If you're gonna come back today to find the gold, the ounce coming with the $4,000, maybe he's gonna be crazy. How that happened? You know what I mean? The value of the time of the worker at that time, it was maybe a pennies, but now we can talk about the minimum wage. The difference of the evaluating the time between the people in this dunya, because of the ages and different times, it's already there. When we come at the day of judgment to see the day of resurrection and comparing between that na'im, that blessings which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving to the people, and the blessings which we have already over here, it's gonna be that comparison. We have one of the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he said sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, يؤتى بأنعم أهل الأرض أو يؤتى بأشقى أهل الأرض فيغمس في الجنة غمسة ثم يخرج منها فيسأل هل رأيت شقاء قط؟ فيقول لا والله ما رأيت شقاء قط. ويؤتى بأنعم أهل الأرض فيغمس في النار غمسة ثم يسأل هل رأيت نعيما قط؟ فيقول لا والله ما رأيت نعيما قط. The most happy person in this dunya, or we can say the most, how can we translate أسعد أهل الأرض? I don't want to say happy because it has a different meaning. The most rich, if we can, the richest person in the whole dunya, if we're gonna bring him, what is the lifestyle for that person? What is the lifestyle for that person? What kind of cars, what kind of shapes, what kind of airplanes? He has his own issues, and has his own airplane, airports even. All of that things coming together to show his position in this dunya. Once he is coming at the day of judgment, and we are just dropping him in the fire and getting him out for a second or less than 1 second, just dropping him and coming up, and he gonna be asked, did you see any kind of happiness before at that time? Because of that second in the nar, wal'iyadu billah, he gonna forget everything he already did, or he already received, or he enjoyed. And the vice versa, if we're gonna bring the person, he was the most struggled person in this dunya, subhanallah al-qadir. He used to have problems around here and there, and he couldn't even be patient with all of that suddenly things coming to him. And at the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gonna drop him in the Jannah and dig him out. And he's gonna be asked, did you see any kind of struggle before? Did you face any problems? He's gonna forget everything because of that moment. You know what I mean? Just for example, in the celebration or the time of getting your PhD decision, you know, أو بنقول عليها إيه الجلسة اللي بتسموها إزاي؟ جلسة المناقشة للرسالة. الإيش؟ Defense time. Okay, the defense time with the PhD, just for example, how long time the person spend before that moment? How long time he spent? You know, how it was really hard with him to study, research, repeat, and review with the teacher or the supervisor, whatever. He's doing a lot of work, like 5, 6, 10 years sometimes, and coming to one moment to forget all of that stress and being, he gonna looks like he didn't face any kind of problems before that. When we look at the ayah, كأنهم يوم يرونها, once they're gonna see the day of judgment, or they're gonna see the fire, or they're gonna see the paradise, once they're gonna see that, we will forget everything here. This is the moment we are targeting. Now, I can understand my situation when I go back home tonight to do what? To do what? If I am really thinking about the akhirah, I'm gonna spend my time with 2 rak'ahs, 4 rak'ahs, making istighfar, reviewing 1 page of the Quran, reading pages of the book. Even if I wanna sit with my family, I'm gonna consider that as a part of the ta'ah to help me to achieve my goal to be one of the happy people at the day of resurrection. If my goal just wasting the time, I'm gonna do something different. Being busy with the device, watching a film, doing so and so, and you know what's going on. If my goal to reach out to have my position at the day of judgment to be in the Jannah, I'm gonna try to do something hard here to find the results, at the end of the day. My humble advice to myself and everybody, do your best and be blind with anything in the dunya as the desires, not as the achievement or development or like purifying and so. But be blind with the desires in this dunya and open your eyes to see one thing, al-Jannah, nothing else. As long as we're doing that, wallahi al-azim, you will not even seeing the people around you. You will not give attention to anything except your goal. My goal today to do 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing anything else. This is my tasks in this dunya. And try to organize your time based on, your specialty, your talent, whatever you have. You can do more than me. And just for example, I can give a Khatira tonight, but you can give it $10. But you can give advice to me. But you can give me a ride. But you can teach me so and so. Each one of us had a position and his specialty and can do something maybe different with the rest of the people. أسأل الله العلي القدير أن يهدينا لأحسن العمل وأن يأخذ بنواصينا لأرشده وأن يجعلنا من المتقين في الدنيا من الناجين في الدنيا والآخرة من أهل الجنة. اللهم اكتبنا من أهل الجنة. اللهم إنا نسألك أن تتم لأهل غزة أمرهم على خير يا رب العالمين ورشد. اللهم لا تبتليهم بخيانة ولا بخذلان لا في أول أمرهم ولا في آخره. تقبل اللهم شهداءهم وارحم اللهم ضعفاهم. واللهم من عليهم بخيرك الذي تمن به على عبادك الصالحين. اللهم آمين. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. جزاكم الله خيرا. سلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته.